If you clicked on this video, then you are about to start an agency, or you're looking to start an agency in whatever niche that you're looking to start in. And I would say you're lucky that you clicked on this video. The main thing I want to talk about is things that you need to learn or need to know before you start an agency. So a little background, I started an agency around 9 months ago. And I started off the basis as probably everybody else. Let's find somebody to fulfill the work. I'll do the sales and marketing. I'll pay somebody to take care of the client, and then I'll figure out a way, just to get more clients, put money into ad spend, blah, blah, blah. So that's why I made this video. It's just going to be a simple talking video, maybe 5-10 minutes. So trust me, these 10 minutes, watch the whole video. I hope it's going to save you a lot of money in the future. The first thing I want to go over is how much money you need to get started. Now, I started with $2,500. $2,500 covered the basic subscriptions that I needed, like Calendly. Let me see what else. Calendly, a domain for like a business email, maybe Canva, to make a logo and stuff like that. Maybe if you want to make a landing page as well. I started with no landing page. I started with the basic funnel from Instant Forms. Actually, I was using Typeform, but I would do Instant Forms to Calendly, and that's how I would do like the whole book to call funnel. Another subscription that you have to look out for is the CRM. A CRM is very important. So GHL, I would suggest every agency to use GHL. And then another thing is ad spend. So it depends what avenue of what your client acquisition is. Like how are you gonna get clients? For me, it was through Facebook ads. So a lot of people are starting from Facebook ads. So I would say that's where most of the money you need to save up for. So roughly around $2,500 to $3,000. So that's the first thing. That's how much money you need. Now, picking a niche. When picking a niche, you need to know what other agencies are doing and how those agencies are finding clients. So like roofers, they're doing it on Facebook. Automotive, they're doing it on Facebook as well. Some tech companies are doing, like some tech company agencies, they do marketing for tech companies. Some of them are on Facebook, but most of their clientele is on LinkedIn. So that might be a whole different strategy. Next thing is figuring out your delivery queue, which is how are you going to fulfill these clients? If it's just going to be you, if it's going to be somebody else that you're hiring. So the next thing you have to figure out after that is your pricing. What is going to be your pricing? Tier 1, tier 2, how many things are you going to offer to your clientele? For me, let's say example, I only offer Google Ads right now, but I should be offering Facebook ads as well. So that's why I'm trying to look towards finding a team or finding somebody to offer that. So that's another thing. What is your offer? Are you only doing, let's example, are you only offering Google Ads? Are you offering content? Are you offering, what are things that you can upsell per client? Is it a monthly retainer? Is it a pay per model? Monthly retainer, everybody loves that idea, but the problem with monthly retainer is retention. So if you're going to offer something, always think about if they're gonna pay me, let's say $1,000 to $2,000 a month, how can I make sure they keep paying me that every single month? Now, after that, when you figured out your pricing, when you figured out your funnel, which is right now I use a basic funnel. When you figure out all the basics that you need in your agency, and then you start running ads or whatever your client acquisition system is. Now you need to figure out your client acquisition system. How can I make that profitable, and how can I scale that? Because the more clients you have, the more business you have. So it's the first thing you need to figure out. Once you figure that part out, then you need to figure out your internals. I call it internals. There's probably a word for it, but your internals is your fulfillment and your retention rate. How can you keep these clients for as long as possible? Offering more. For example, for GHL, you want to offer obviously GHL opportunities and the whole pipeline and stuff like that per lead. Then you want to offer toll-free numbers. Then you want to offer SMS marketing. Then you want to offer email marketing, all within GHL. So there's all these things that you need to look at in the internal. So there's 3 parts of the business I always like to look at. There's the sales and marketing part of it, which is getting new clients, which people call it client acquisition system. Then it's your internals or your delivery cube, where you're keeping your clients, you're fulfilling your clients and making sure they pay every single month. And then there's the back end part of it, where it's like the systems part of it is how you're going to scale your employees. How many people are you going to hire? How many people, what person in your business is doing what? So I know this video is not organized, but I just want you to understand that before starting an agency, you have to treat it like a real business. It's not something small. It's not something easy. It's not something that, you can boom, in 2 months you'll be profitable. It's a long learning curve. But I would say if you start, the faster you start, the faster you're going to become successful, meaning that you're going to get the mistakes out the way, you're going to learn as fast as possible, and it'll be closer, you will be closer to scaling that agency, or you'll be closer to being more successful with the agency if you start sooner. Now, the last part of this video I wanted to talk about is the mental part of it. Now, the mental part of it is hard. Another thing I learned being in the agency space was there's always something wrong. If something's not working, there's always something wrong, or there's always something that you're missing out. And that's the blessing of being in 2025, that there's so many people out there that have done this before, and there's so much free knowledge out there. So that's another thing why I love, I chose this as well. I mean, I've been in the marketing space for like 4 to 5 years, but being in this space, I loved it so much, is because there's just so much support, so many people that are successful with it, so much information out there about it. So that's why when something's not working, there's always something that you're not doing. There's always a solution to your problem. There's not something new that you have to innovate. There's always going to be a solution to it. So I know this is a short video, but I really hope me talking to you for like 6 minutes, I really hope you understand that this is not something small. This is something serious. You have to treat it like a real business, and I really hope the best for whoever's starting an agency out there. And yeah, now before I end off this video, if you guys never seen me before, basically what I'm going to be doing is documenting my journey of myself. So it's me building this agency, me building my personal brand, me building whatever I'm doing on the side, my side projects, trying to increase my personal income and my active income to get to a point where I can really, help people that were in my situation. I'm kind of in a tough situation, but I mean, what choice do I have, brother? I dropped out of high school, I dropped out of college, so I mean, we'll figure it out.